Producer, how many do I have left in the Spiny Oyster? Because I predicted that that could be the first one to go. All right, guys, we have less than 200 left in the Spiny Oyster. So, Connie, you know what's so cool? And I said this earlier, and I want you to kind of expand on that if you don't mind. Is what you do with jewelry, and your jewelry specifically, is so distinct and so unusual, and it's a very crowded world, and it's very brave of you to go into this crowded world. And I think you've created such a mark because your jewelry is very wearable, but it's super chic.
Thank you so much. Well, what I wanted to do, because I had worked at HSN, we were just talking about this, for 22 years, doing jewelry most days. I mean, I traveled the world to the biggest shows. I worked with the finest designers. I trained at the Gemological Institute of America. I love jewelry. But the problem is, for a lot of us, we wait and wait and wait to get that special piece of jewelry. Who wants one piece of jewelry? We want a wardrobe of jewelry, but we don't want to sacrifice and wear costume jewelry. We want real, genuine gemstones. So I did it with that concept in mind, doing real, genuine gemstones, but making it affordable, because I did not put it in solid 14 karat gold, but you are getting pieces that you will wear for a lifetime. And I promise you, read the reviews. People have worn them since I launched it. They talk about how well they hold up, how beautiful they are. I've got to tell you a little story about the Spiny. If you want the Spiny is one of my best-selling stones. I have never done Spiny Oyster in anything for under probably $60 because of the rarity of the oyster. It's a protected organic gemstone. The blue Chalcedony. Okay, Chalcedony prices have gone up by about 40% since February. I was lucky because I bought this before. We started working on this before. So Chalcedony, if you love it, and to me it's so ethereal because it's soft, but yet it has that saturation of color to it. If you love Chalcedony, get it today. Chalcedony happens to be one of the single hottest designer stones. You all know the designer that started it. I remember Lynn and I were in Basel, Switzerland. Most mainstream people didn't have Chalcedony at that point. Now this is years ago. I didn't even have a baby at that time, and now my baby's 16. So we were in Basel, Switzerland, and I wanted to buy a piece of Chalcedony because you know that famous American designer where they do the cable and they do the twist and the two-tone. He was doing the blue ice Chalcedony. I'm like, I will get a piece at the Basel, Switzerland show. I found one little teeny tiny piece. It was $1,800. Now these are wholesale prices. I said, one day I'm going to do jewelry and I'm going to bring Chalcedony to everybody, and we were able to do it.
That's really, and she did it in the blue and the pink. Now 4-to-1. I love it because I was right. Not that I'm right, but I know you were going to love it. I really do. You guys are going for this Spiny Oyster. Here's what's so cool about it. It's the color range. It's so much fun because you have one pair of earrings that if you're wearing jeans, great. You're wearing turquoise, look great with that. If you turn around and then you're wearing gold one day, great, because she finishes off in the gold tone. And then you turn around and you say, oh, you know what? I'm going to go to a dress-up event. I've got that. Oh, my goodness, I'm transitioning from now to fall. Oh, well, guess what? Same earrings are going to work. I love the length on these. I want you to see the thickness of them because I think it's got a really chunky appeal to it, and they are extremely comfortable. You literally almost forget you have them on. They are 2 inches long, and that's pretty darn remarkable that they're that comfortable for a more substantial earring.
Oh, absolutely, but everything about this was thought out. Like Suzanne said, the shape, because this is not like a triangle shape. This is actually a shape that I just drew, that I invented. I actually have these little they're almost like the little tracer things that you used to use in geometry to draw shapes. Jay King gave them to me when I first started designing. So I did one and put it together with another one, but it's the shape, it's the color, whether you choose the blue Chalcedony, the pink Chalcedony, or you go with the Spiny Oyster. But I'll tell you, the Spiny Oyster actually was not supposed to be an option here. I was talking to the gentleman that put these together for me, and we were talking probably at 2 in the morning our time because he is not here in the United States. And I said, can we do Spiny? He said, sure. But I think he really didn't understand what I said. Well, then I wrote it up to our buyer that we could do Spiny. He goes, we can't do Spiny. I'm like, you told me we could do Spiny. So that's how we got it.
Now, and I got to tell you, she's like a pit bull at that point. You told me we could do Spiny. And guess what? Spiny's here. Connie says, oh no, 2 a.m., I'm sorry. It's probably, you know, you're probably sleepy, but I love that about her, and I do. She just has this true, delicious doggedness that says, I want to bring something really different and really special. And you know what else I love, Connie, is no two are alike in the Spiny.
Right.
That's what's so cool about it. But again, if you love your turquoise, you can see all those beautiful blues in there. I love the fact you've got that red Spiny in there because that's going to take you into all those cinnamon and rust tones that we love in the fall, and a brown. I'm so into. Do you love fall clothing?
I love fall.
I cannot wait for fall. It'll be 98 degrees here, and once it hits September, I'm rocking the high boots. I'm sweating like a PIG, but man, I'm wearing the fall clothes. I love fall so much. I can't wait to get the boots out, right? But these are gonna transition beautifully. All right, in the Spiny, Miss Angela, we're down to what, about 180 maybe left? Oh, I'm behind. 175 left in the Spiny. The Aqua is now getting a little bit limited too. And then I want to give a little love to the pink Chalcedony because it's just so feminine. It's so pretty.
And it's something that would make a rose quartz cry. And I love rose quartz, but this is more saturated, but it's that softness. I swear Chalcedony to me looks like a gemstone that an angel made. It is just that gorgeous. And you know, I was saying, it's the shape, it's the color, it's the length. These are unexpected because they're not cookie cutter. It's not just an oval or it's not just a rectangle. These are a unique shape. And you've also even got uniqueness on the ear wire itself. You can see it's got like a little diamond shape there at the top of the ear wire. Now you can actually wear these out. If you have a thinner face like Suzanne does, you can wear these out. But if you have a rounder face like I do, you could wear them in with the point pointing in, and so they really give you almost like a cut to that jawline. I'm like, hey, forget the contour. You can put these on and it gives you that cut, and they hit at exactly the right place. Look how gorgeous. And they don't look like any other earring that you have, and real genuine gemstones for a better price than costume jewelry. That's the thing.
A good
all day long, Suze, we can buy costume jewelry at 40 bucks, or you can buy the real thing. And the comfort, I'm glad you said that, because you will forget that you're wearing these until somebody says, oh my gosh, I love your earrings. And at 2 inches, please realize that that is not a shoulder duster earring. That is not a super long earring. You saw them in Victoria's ear. It's just gonna hit you right there. It is the perfect length. Trust me when I tell you I am a stickler. Earrings are my #1 selling category, and most of them, I'd say like 90% of my earrings are customer picks for a reason, because I am so careful about the weight, about where they hit you, about how comfortable they are. And this is all of those, but with a brand new shape. And this is the kind of thing, like Suzanne said, you don't have to be dressed up. I mean, think about going to a concert in the fall, like an outdoor concert, and you have on jeans and a turtleneck and boots, and you throw this on, and oh, you're gonna look good.
Yes, so cute. And I want you to see, even if I had my hair all the way down, I pulled it back because we have so many good earrings coming up. I'm telling you, this is just the start. We have really great choices in the show, but I wanted to pull it back. But even if you had your hair all the way down, you're still gonna see them. Like Connie said though, really, really comfortable. All right, guys. If you want this colorful Spiny Oyster, you can tell, obviously, it's a fave. This is almost gone. Guys, I have less than 100 left, and that's gonna be sold out. And this is, honest to goodness, brand new, first time you're seeing it. To Connie's point, she made an excellent one. You can't get faux stuff for this price, okay? You can't. You can't get the fake, the costume, the fashion stuff. These are genuine gemstones. And this is the other thing that Connie does, is she's able to bring us genuine gemstones and make it wildly affordable so we can amass a really unique collection of jewelry. And if you're watching Connie's show or you're just channel surfing, if you love jewelry, we want the unique. Gosh knows I don't want to go to a party and I can tell me and my friends about fashion jewelry at the mall at the exact same place on both ends. It all looks the same to me. What Connie brings is she just invigorates our jewelry wardrobe with these very unique pieces. Now, there's 2 more pieces I want to mention. We have this really awesome East-West ring that's available in 5 through 12, and we have it in the, let's see, the white, yeah, we have the white, no, we had the green sold out then, I guess, right? So we just have it in, oh, the blue's sold out. Well, let me get that one off my finger. So I have it in the white, the green, and the pink. Is that the green or is that the blue?
Oh, that's the blue.
Okay, I got 2 blues, so I gotta find the green.
Let me give you a green.
Thank you, white, green, pink. And then we also have the necklace. Oh, here, you can see the green in the necklace, and I'm wearing the necklace too. Oh, thank you, baby.
Okay,
so here's the green, and then the necklace available in all 3 or 4 colors as well. So if you're on the line for the earrings, other than the green, I do not have a green pair out here, we've got everything else available right now. With these earrings though, I like the depth of them.
Yeah.
You didn't do them like pancakey flat.
Right. No, I wanted to give you a substantial stone, but again, still make it lightweight. So even from a profile, they're gonna look amazing. From every single angle, they're gonna look amazing. When you put them on, they're gonna feel amazing. Like there's nothing that feels inexpensive about this. So please, you know, sometimes I tell my buyer this, I think sometimes our prices are too low because then you think, what am I getting for $39.99? You've gotta get these home and try them, I promise you. If you've never tried Chalcedony, it is one of the single hottest gemstones in the highest end designer jewelry right now. The problem is, for that reason, the prices have escalated since February. In the Tucson show, I had a couple pieces of Chalcedony. We went back to reorder them, and my buyer didn't do it because the prices had gone up substantially. So if you have never tried it, this is your chance to begin that wardrobe of Chalcedony with two of the most incredible colors you'll ever find. And then that Spiny Oyster, I mean, if you are a turquoise gal, because you know it has turquoise in it, so it's a combination of spiny shell and turquoise, I hope you can do that. I really, really do.
No, I'm serious. I am 100% with you. And I think once you put them on and they pop and you wear them like right now with a great little white tee or a blouse, and then the fall you are putting on the turtlenecks and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna look fabulous. All right, in the Spiny, we're down to the final 50, so those are gonna be sold out. We still have the pink Chalcedony and we have the blue Chalcedony. We wanna mention briefly both the ring and the necklace. You know, I'm gonna let you hold one of these because